Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome everyone to another video here on the K-Tech channel. This time I'm in this paradise on vacation with my family, spending the weekend here, but we can't stop working, right? But let's get started. And today I'm bringing you the unboxing and first impressions of this new release, the Samsung Galaxy A57. And Samsung recently launched this guy here, which is the successor to the Galaxy A56. And in this video, we're going to check if it's worth upgrading or not. And also if it's worth buying it directly, okay? The purchase link, if you're interested, you already know it's going to be here in the video description. With Armazém Brazil tax-free, so you can receive it quickly without worries, without any hassle. And before unboxing and showing the device with all the features this guy has to offer us, don't forget to leave your like, which is really important. Check if you're subscribed to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and if you can share this video, it would really help a lot, alright? And for those who don't know, I hold 100% legal and audited giveaways by Lotepi, only for top-of-the-line devices, man. You just need to visit our website, premiosdorodrigo.com.br. I'll also leave the link here in the video description, okay? And I'll also leave the link to our deals group on WhatsApp and Telegram, okay? So you can join, and where I always share deals and promotions that we find on various websites for you every day, alright? Now let's get to our unboxing and initial review with first impressions of the Samsung Galaxy A57 5G. Let's go to the video, let's do this. And starting the unboxing, a white box only with a profile image of the product and its model highlighted. Opening the box, hidden in the lid. We have an envelope with the ejector pin, a warranty certificate in several languages, and a USB Type-C charging and data transfer cable on both ends. And as you already know, the version sold here in Europe doesn't come with a charger in the box, but it supports charging up to 45 watts. The version sold in Brazil includes the charger in the box. Also, it doesn't support wireless charging. Now with the device set up and ready. Guys, this screen is something amazing, a really beautiful screen. Super AMOLED Plus, 6.7 inches with a 120 Hz refresh rate, HDR10 Plus, and a maximum brightness of 1900 nits. Look here, even when facing the light, we can still get really good clarity on this screen. It has a really good grip at 179 grams and 6.9 millimeters thick. It feels really solid, thin, and very light. And this blue color looks really nice. The classic Samsung camera module also looks good, and the whole thing feels really well put together. It definitely deserves a nice little tap on the back. On the right side, we have the power button and volume up and down. On the top, there's a microphone, a secondary mic for noise cancellation, and an infrared sensor. On the left side, nothing. It's all smooth. And on the bottom, there's a dual nano SIM card tray, microphone, USB Type-C port, and stereo speakers. Let's begin by discussing the artificial intelligence that comes pre-installed on this device. Here, we're only going to have Gemini. It doesn't come with Galaxy AI, which is that artificial intelligence feature we see on Samsung's higher-end devices. But it does have Gemini, which lets you do pretty much everything from personal assistant tasks to photo editing. Whatever you need, whatever you want, just ask Gemini directly and it'll do it for you. Of course, you also have the Gallery app with those photo editing features right there natively on the device, and a bunch of other AI functions. It's really great. As for the battery, now we have 5000 milliamp hours. It's not silicon carbon, it's the traditional one we've always known. Battery life is about average. It's not exceptional, incredible, or amazing, but I'd even say it's a little below what I was expecting, okay? During the tests I did here, the battery drained very quickly with my usage, which isn't even that intense. It didn't last the whole day without charging. Running the PC mock test that you're seeing on the screen, it lasted 15 hours straight, which will give you about 10 to 12 hours of actual use in practice, okay? If you use your device with the screen brightness set to automatic, adjusting itself up and down, it will give you about 10 to 11 hours of screen time with this device. This is pretty good battery life for most people. It can last the whole day. But for those who use it more intensively, you'll end up running out of battery and needing to recharge the device before the end of the day. And now let's move on to the processor test I did on this guy here, the Exynos 1684 nanometers, scoring almost 1,400,000 points on Antutu. That's a really good score, heating up to only 26.6 degrees and losing 5% battery. And now let's run some footage playing COD Mobile with it, with the graphics, as you can see here, setting everything to the maximum so you can get an idea of its real smoothness. Guys, it's running smoothly, very fluid and subtle with a great processor. You won't need to worry about it for a while. It'll serve you well, especially if you don't run heavy tasks. Very powerful, very demanding, you know, things that will require a lot from the processor, a lot of performance, man, you can relax. Even if you work with this, with graphics, with editing, you can relax. The processor will serve you really well. And this guy, it comes with IP68 certification with water resistance up to 1.5 meters for up to 30 minutes. But as I always tell you guys, man, avoid getting the device wet. It's an extra layer of protection that the manufacturer gives us just so we can have a bit more safety when using it, okay? It's not for throwing it in the pool or at the beach all the time, you know? No, don't overdo it. Don't go overboard. Take care of your device because this costs money and it's hard to get. As for the operating system, we have One UI 8.5 running with Android 16 on the device. And of course, it also has NFC connectivity for making contactless payments and of course, Android Auto as well. Both fingerprint unlock and facial unlock work very well. The fingerprint unlock is a bit faster. Still, the facial unlock isn't that fast. Even though I redid the facial setup a couple of times, it takes a little while to recognize, but it never fails, okay? It recognizes and unlocks. And there are 4 versions of this guy available on the market. 8 GB RAM with 128 GB, 8 GB with 256 GB, 12 GB with 256 GB, and 12 GB with 512 GB. And it doesn't support memory expansion and accepts 2 nano SIM cards or 2 eSIMs or 1 nano SIM and 1 eSIM, but only 2 active connections at the same time. And now let's go to its audio and video test. Let's go, guys, audio and video test of the Galaxy A57. Let's check here the advanced quality 2160 pi. Let's turn its brightness to maximum. Let's rotate the screen here, maximum volume, pinch to zoom, and there you have it. A very beautiful screen. Stereo audio as well. Guys, the audio and images from this device are really good, okay? Its screen is really beautiful, the bezels are very thin, the colors are very nice, the brightness is really strong, and the audio is also very good, very satisfying. I liked it a lot. And now let's start talking about cameras. Here we are, look, with its front camera, we have a 12 megapixel camera recording in 4K at 30 FPS with HDR, okay? Let's go ahead and show photos and videos now taken with its front camera.
We're here, guys, recording with the front camera of the Galaxy A57 in 4K at 30 FPS, walking here, holding it only with my right hand, arm fully extended. I still think the camera is pretty close, right? It's kind of cropped. I think it could have a slightly wider aperture to capture a wider field of view here, right? But look, 4K 30. Yeah. I'm going to turn around for you guys here. Try to find some shade over there so we can test the HDR, okay? 4K 30 stopping in the shade here. The sun is shining from above now. And let's get it here, look. A shadow. And we keep going. Look, see how HDR works really well. It keeps capturing my face here and the sky stays blue over there. Very good. Samsung always does a great job, right? Especially with HDR on the front camera. But there it is for you, Galaxy A57. Wonderful, really good. We're here now, guys. Front camera Galaxy A57 4K 30 FPS maximum resolution. At night we can see there's already a big difference, right, man? You can see the difference in quality, in resolution, we can see it. And the camera of everything looks really, really different here, but there it is for you guys. There's even a bit of lighting here, not much, but there is some, so it doesn't make everything too compromised. But look, there it is for you, okay? So you can get an idea. This is the front camera of the Galaxy A57, all right?
Guys, I really like the results from the front camera, okay? Both videos and photos are really good. Samsung does a great job with this front camera. I liked it a lot. And now let's move on to the back, which has 3 cameras. A main one with 50 megapixels, a 12 megapixel ultra wide, and a 5 megapixel macro. Let's look at photos and videos from its rear cameras.
We're here, guys, recording with the rear camera of the Samsung Galaxy A57 at maximum resolution, 4K at 30 FPS. Walking a little here, let's switch to the wide angle. There it goes. Now let's zoom in with up to 10 times zoom. 10x, really cool, really good, great quality. It's stabilized. Now going back to 1x again, see? Just with my right hand, let's walk. You could get a sense of the stabilization, the audio capture, and also the microphone noise. It's pretty windy here. But there you go, okay? Rear camera, 4K 30 maximum resolution, all right? Now here, guys, the rear camera of the Galaxy A57 also recording in 4K at 30 FPS. At night, just so you guys have an idea, okay? So you can see what the quality is like, what the resolution is like. Let's switch here to the wide angle. See how it gets yellowish when it goes back to 1x. Then it switches lenses and gets much brighter. It's a lens that you can tell has a wider aperture, better quality, right? And now let's zoom into 10x, okay? At night, you also lose a lot of image quality, right? Its resolution and the level of detail, okay? It gets really grainy, really pixelated. And here, look, the wide angle. And now at 1x, you can see there's a really different quality here on the main camera, okay? Walking a little so you can see a bit of the stabilization, and that's it. Here's a night shot from the rear camera of the Galaxy A57.
Guys, like I told you before, Samsung always does a great job when it comes to cameras, and with this one, it was no different. Both the front camera and the rear cameras, I think they did a great job. I really like the results, both during the day and at night. Of course, at night, things get a bit more grainy. It's harder to capture, right? But that's not exclusive to this device. We already know that almost all, let's say 99% of the devices on the market have a lot of trouble taking photos and videos at night in low light. We already know that, right? I just think this device is missing a periscope camera so we could have zoom with a bit more quality. But anyway, let's get to our final summary now with the positive and negative points, in my opinion, starting with the positive points, guys. Design thickness, it's a very thin device, it's a very light device. Its weight is also a positive point here, in my opinion. Processor, screen, and IP68 certification, as well as, of course, the cameras too, both rear and front. I really liked it, but there are some negative points that I'm going to mention for this device here. The battery, even though it's 5,000 milliampere hours, I think it could be a stronger, more powerful battery. If it had a silicon and carbon one, performance would be much better. The 45W charging is also a downside since it takes longer to recharge. As mentioned, it also lacks a periscope lens. But honestly, for the price they're asking for it today, I would already go for the A56, which is at a very good price, precisely because of the launch of this one, the A57, so the price of the A56 has dropped a lot. And it's a device that won't change that much. The upgrade won't be worth it, in my opinion, okay? So man, if I were you, I'd go with the A56, okay? Wait a little longer if you want the A57 device, just wait a bit more, let the price drop a little to around 1,900 to 2,000 Rs. That's a reasonable price for this device here, okay? But anyway, I want to know your opinion. What did you think of this device? What did you think of the video? Did you like this setup here? Was it worth it or not? Is the device worth it or not? Is the device good or bad, or is it bad? What did you think about the pros and cons of the Samsung Galaxy A57? And before you leave, don't forget to leave your like. As I already asked you, check your subscription to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and share it to help us out, okay? We're in this together, guys. Thank you all so much. God bless you. Big hug and see you next time. Thanks. I'm out.